Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
So how do you usually practice to playing a keyboard?
I usually practice with my teacher in my home.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello guys, welcome to the MTsB channel Kita Ini Cakep. Today we will talk about the importance of knowing Indonesian culture. Before we start our conversation today, let me introduce myself. My name is Aqillah and from 7.3 and this is my friend.
Hello guys, my name is Aqillah and I'm from 7.3.
Okay Aqillah, do you know about wayang?
Of course, I know. Wayang is a shadow show from flat-shaped stalls, right? Usually shown at night. Oh yes, as I recall, the heads of the wayang can be moved by the dalang. The stories that are recited by the dalang when bringing shadow wayang show are usually taken from folk tales and mystics that are believed by local community.
Turns out you know a lot about wayang. I'm really amazed. Do you like wayang shows, Aqillah?
No, I think wayang show is so very boring, and besides this, I don't understand the language when the dalang use when playing the wayangs. But my grandpa like it very much.
Um, it's a shame, even though the puppet show is one of Indonesian culture that we must protect and preserve, because wayang is a typical Indonesian art that has been designated by UNESCO as a World Heritage.
Do you like puppet show? Or are there some Indonesian cultures arts that you like?
I don't really like wayang, but I really like watching the Reok Ponorogo shows. The performing art of Reok Ponorogo is one of surviving traditions of the Ponorogo community and aims to strengthen the relationship between the people of Ponorogo.
I've seen the Reok several times. It's very exciting. Especially when the barongan met a mix of replica lion's head and very large peacock feather. Very begins to dance. Very impressive.
That's true, but unfortunately at this time, there are so many young people like us who don't know the Indonesian culture. In fact, if we not protect and preserve our culture, who else will?
Yes, therefore our cultures widely recognized our neighboring countries. Really very unfortunate.
Indonesian society today is heavily influenced by the Western culture. So it's rare to find Indonesian ancestral heritage culture that's still well preserved by the next generation because they're almost having proud of Western culture.
I agree with you. Local culture is our ancestral heritage. There are many Indonesian cultures that should be preserved, including batik, wayang, angklung bambu, gamelan, and others. Nusantara culture has become a magnet for foreign tourists because of its uniqueness. Bali is one of the areas that still preserves local wisdom in the current era of globalization and is a tourist destination for foreign and domestic tourists.
I think there are several reasons why should we protect and preserve our culture. First, Nusantara culture is a priceless ancestral heritage. Second, the archipelago culture as the identity of the Indonesian nation. Third, as a form of appreciation and respect for our ancestors. Fourth, the unique culture of the archipelago make the Indonesian nation known by the other countries as a country rich in cultural and traditions. And the last, Indonesian culture is become a cultural tourism for foreign and domestic tourists.
There are so many things that make Nusantara culture worth preserving as you described. The younger generation must have a sense of love and efforts to preserve of the archipelago. How can we preserve this culture, Kayla?
So easy. I think we can learn and know about our local culture, introduce our local culture to others, use social media as a medium for cultural promotion, be active in participating the local cultural activities, and market art products to foreign countries.
There are so many ways to keep Nusantara culture in order to be sustainable and known by the next generation. But the most important thing is that the younger generation must have a sense of love for the culture of the archipelago. With a sense of love, there will be an attitude to maintain the culture.
Yeah, that's right, Aqillah. Plus, globalization is the biggest challenge faced by the next generation in terms of surviving that culture of the archipelago. Therefore, let us together maintain that culture as a form of appreciation and respect for our ancestors.
Yes, that's right, Kayla.
Okay, guys, I think our discussion about the importance of knowing Indonesian culture is enough. Thank you so much for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.